Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out from the Gaza Strip to share with you. We're going to talk about this war that's been ongoing between Israel and Hamas. And I've got a new story that just came out today that Israel is issuing new evacuation orders of eastern Al-Mawasi. And Al-Mawasi is actually a designated humanitarian safe zone by the IDF. And this is a large portion of the Gaza Strip that's close to the coastline and also part of Khan Yunis. And we know that Israel's been operating throughout Khan Yunis lately. And what they realize is they now have to push into the eastern portion of Al-Mawasi to take care of Hamas. Apparently, Hamas is back in this area. And this is in between all the innocent civilians, okay? And they've got to launch an operation and take Hamas out because Hamas apparently is launching rockets from Al-Mawasi. Okay, so now this is a big problem. So now tens of thousands of people are now being ordered to evacuate and head north again. And these are all people that literally just pulled out of Rafah just weeks ago. And they got stationed up here in Al-Mawasi near Khan Yunis. Now they're being ordered to evacuate again. So it's just mass chaos over here. There's lots of reports like this picture that you see here of just bombs dropping all over the place. Okay, Israel is hitting this area very hard. They're trying to eliminate Hamas over here in this region as well. And there's also some reports that I'm seeing circulating on X that potentially Yahya Sinwar, he's a top Hamas military commander, could be in this region as well. And they think he could be hiding out here. So I know that the IDF wants to take him out next. He's probably the next target. They just recently took out Mohammed Daif. He was another top commander right below Yahya Sinwar. They apparently eliminated him, and the IDF confirmed his death just a few days ago. I think even Hamas did as well. And also his right-hand man as well. I forget the name of that gentleman, but there was another person that was with Mohammed Daif in a building that was struck. I did a whole report on this probably about a week or so ago. And they were still trying to confirm whether he was taken out, and I do have confirmation now that he was. So I've got some information to go over with you regarding this topic today. And I want to show you some stuff here. So I've got this pulled up on The Guardian for you. Israeli military orders evacuation of part of Gaza humanitarian zone. New evacuation order for Khan Yunis covers part of area designated at a humanitarian zone by the IDF. Here's a picture of a bombardment inside of Gaza as well. This is while people still haven't even completely pulled out yet. So I'm going to show you guys video footage here in just a little bit as well of dozens of people just trying to get out of Khan Yunis and head north, or at least get to another region that's not being hit right now by airstrikes. And you can see a lot of people in the footage are trying to hustle and get on the move quickly because they know that Israel does not give them a lot of time. Whenever they say there's evacuation orders, they don't give them a lot of time to get out of there, and they immediately start bombarding the area before the people even leave. So we even had some reports that there was at least 30 or 40 people that may have been killed in these attacks already, as many of these people haven't even had a chance to leave yet. So that's very unfortunate. The Israeli military has ordered Palestinians to leave a number of neighborhoods in the southern city of Khan Yunis, including areas that have been designated by the military as part of a humanitarian zone. Palestinian civil defense in the territory estimated that 400,000 people sheltering in the city were affected by the orders. So look at that, 400,000 people. That's a lot. Which included the eastern part of Al-Mawasi, a sandy strip of land without infrastructure where Palestinians have sought shelter in tent encampments in recent months. The military said it planned to start an operation against Hamas militants in Khan Yunis and parts of Al-Mawasi, claiming they used the area to launch rockets at Israel. We were displaced from the eastern regions. They called us to evacuate. We took our children and left. Osama Kudeh told the Associated Press, there was no safe place in the Gaza Strip. We went walking walking in the streets, not knowing where to go. Another woman collapsed in exhaustion after saying it was her 7th or 8th displacement. I mean, just imagine that, guys. 7 or 8 times being told to leave and go to another area again. Absolutely insane. Every day we are displaced. Koloud Al-Dadas told AP as she clutched her children, where are the countries? Where's the world? Where are the presidents? Where are they? Come and see how we are, our children, and what is happening to us. So absolutely horrible what we're hearing going on down here. But we've got a map as well, and it says the Israeli military has ordered the evacuation of neighborhoods in eastern Khan Yunis. So this map kind of shows us the area that has been ordered to evacuate. So this orange section is basically where all the majority of the Palestinians are stationed at. Okay, this dark orange or bright orange section is Al-Mawasi. Okay, and this is a designated safe zone for Palestinians to go to. Okay, and then this red is where the IDF has ordered the evacuation, where they're going to start operating. So down here by Bani Suhaila, and then also Khan Yunis. So a portion of Khan Yunis digging into this destination area for fleeing civilians. So there's going to be a lot of people who are just right here in this area that are going to be ordered to leave. And if any Palestinians are down here as well, they've got to leave. So where do they go? Do they go to Rafah? They can't go to Rafah because the IDF is down here operating. So the only place they can really go is start heading north up here, maybe to, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Deir al-Balah. So they're all going to be heading north again, or at least trying to get over to the western side over here near the coastline. That's the only other place I could think of where they'd go as well, but it's just so crammed. I'm hearing reports that there could be like 1.8 million people just in this area that is designated for Palestinians to get away from the combat, okay, to protect themselves. So just absolutely insane. Again, we're hearing that there could be some deaths here in these airstrikes, so just very horrible news, but I want to share this information, what's going on down here. And we've got some stuff to go over on X here as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into this also. It says Israel Defense Forces, they posted this on X. Due to significant terrorist activity and rocket fire toward the state of Israel from the eastern part of the humanitarian area in Gaza, remaining in this area has become dangerous. Accordingly, at this time, the humanitarian area will be adjusted. The adjustment is being carried out in accordance with precise intelligence indicating that Hamas has embedded terrorist infrastructure in the area defined as a humanitarian area. The early warning to civilians is being made in order to mitigate harm to the civilian population and keep civilians away from areas of combat. The IDF is about to forcefully operate against the terrorist organizations and therefore calls on the remaining population left in the eastern neighborhoods of Khan Yunis to temporarily evacuate to the adjusted humanitarian area in Al-Mawasi. The calls for a temporary evacuation are being communicated to residents through text messages, phone calls, and media broadcasts in Arabic. The IDF will continue to act against the Hamas terrorist organization, which uses the Gazan civilians as a human shield for its terrorist activities and infrastructure. So I see what the IDF is talking about when they say that Hamas embeds themselves within the population, the Gaza civilians, because if this is a designated safe zone and Hamas is there, that would essentially indicate that yes, Hamas is doing this, and we hear this continuously from the IDF. So they posted like a little quick video here to kind of show what they're planning to do. So this is the humanitarian area, and then all these red circles are areas where Hamas is launching rockets from. That's why they're having to move into this region here. So there you go. So there's that whole red. So they've got to push all these people that were in this area either over here to Al-Mawasi or up north over here. And just, again, absolutely crazy that these people are having to be displaced once again. Whether this is because of Hamas, whether it's because of Israel, it's terrible that they're having to constantly keep moving around like this. And you can tell by the video footage we're going to look at here right now that the people are tired, okay? They're tired, they're exhausted, they're sick and tired of having to move around all the time and keep maneuvering, on the northern side, then move back south, then move back north. And just imagine having to go through this, all the people that don't want to be a part of this war that's going on. But take a look at this, just 40 seconds showing a mass exodus of people fleeing from Khan Yunis. So take a look.
يا ساتر يا شباب يا ساتر يا شباب ايش فيه يا ساتر يا ساتر ايش فيه الدبابات اجى من هنا الحد
Alright, so this is a very big video that is circulating all over X right now. showing all these people having to flee from Khan Yunis to get away from the fighting that's about to break out. So just very terrible. I just wanted you guys to see that. And I forgot to mention who this came from. Mossad commentary. And it says mass exodus from Khan Yunis. Okay, so that's some video footage there for you. Finally, I want to show you one last thing from the Times of Gaza. It says breaking, at least 32 killed so far in ongoing Israeli airstrikes across Khan Yunis, southern Gaza. So they're reporting that 32 have been killed in airstrikes, and we've got some pictures here to go over as well. So this is that photo that I had for you guys when you came in. So you can see a massive bombardment right here. Here's another airstrike from somebody on a balcony, and they're able to see that smoke there in the background. Here's some more airstrikes here as well. So like I said, the IDF is opening up on this area is also like just crazy, okay? They're dropping bombs all over the place, and it's just massive chaos happening over here in Khan Yunis. So that's going to be it for those X-posts, but just wanted to share this information and get this out there here to you guys and let you know what's going on over here. So like I said, I've been saying this for a while now. I don't think Israel's going to be done anytime soon dealing with Hamas. It looks like they keep having to play cat and mouse here when it comes to Hamas. They comb through an area, clear it out. They even designate certain areas as a safe zone for the Palestinians. And all of a sudden, they've got to move back into these areas, re-evacuate people again. It's just absolute insanity over here, what is happening. And I really don't see how Israel's going to completely eliminate Hamas. They can keep going after them forever, okay, for years. And I understand this is a small region. There's not too many places to hide. At some point, they should be able to take them out, but Israel's still trying to eliminate Hamas in all these areas that they possibly can. So we're just seeing new fronts opening up. We just had Gaza City coming under attack not too long ago. They finished up their operations over there. Now they're moving on down to Khan Yunis. So this thing is just going to get crazy and wild over here for months to come, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. And it's probably these attacks will pick up more heavily as we get closer to the election, because obviously if Donald Trump gets back in, he even came out and claimed recently, that was some new news. He said at the Republican National Convention, I believe, that he would end the war even with Israel and Hamas, not just the war with Ukraine and Russia. So that's going to be it for this update. Just want to let you know what's going on over here. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.